Hello. Let's get right to this. We left off here. I think there was one called the Labyrinth or something along those lines. This might be is... No, that's not it. My eyes have to get used to this again. Yeah, this is it. We had came in here and I was like, I don't have enough time for this. Oh yeah, my eyes are not happy with me right now. Wow. Something about the way this game moves just throws my eyes off. Let's see. I got used to it before, I'll get used to it again. Alright, so I can't jam on that, clearly. Okay, that's easy enough. Can I sneak by? Yes, I can, you son of a bitch. So do you want me to use my keys on that? Yeah, because then I can take the jammer. Or... no, I could have taken the jammer anyway. Oh, but I see what I can do with it. I could take it through this way. And then we have to come in and get another one. Okay. I'm just got to wait on that guy. Now I should be able to get a second jammer somewhere. Whoa! Caught me off guard. Alright, now I can use this as a way to get around a little bit more effectively. I think part of the problem is you sprint really fast in this game and my eyes are not happy about it. Okay, this feels bizarre. Because I can actually take all three of these back the other direction. There's no reason not to, is there? Maybe I do need the third one. Maybe there's... yeah, okay, I did need all three. That's the trick. I thought I might have only needed two to get past the guns. Nice. We did it. We did the damn thing. Conservatory. Look at that little guy. Okay, so I did that just to check. All we're using are the beams. This puzzle has no solution. Seriously, it's nonsense, not even worth trying. If you do not become invested in finding a solution, you'll be free. Don't let samsara discourage you. There is a solution. Don't let your mind get trapped in patterns. If you seek the truth without prejudice, you will find it. Can I do that? I like breaking things. Ah, too bad Tusk isn't here. Would be busting a nut right now. No, I got a better idea. Check this out. Yeah, that's the only problem I see here. What is this? This is bizarre. Okay. We got a couple things I can try. That should be okay. But now what I want to do is actually hit both of these. No. That's not gonna work. So the thing that's throwing me off is I need to get the blue around. Okay, maybe this will work. So now the blue has to come down here. This is actually a little more tricky than I expected. And it's all because of the... You gotta keep this open. You have to keep red on that. You don't actually have to keep red on this. I think that's the trick. So if I come in here now, that, now my blue can be connected. I want to bring this over like as far as possible, but there's not a lot of options. But maybe this works. Because now we can come in here. Yes. Aha! No solution, my dick. Hello. Whoa! I don't think I've ever seen this.
The purpose is written in the hidden words. All must serve the words, for all the world was made of them, and they are within every stone and every cloud, and in our sigils their power is made manifest. The words are the process must continue. The goal is the end of the process. The goal must not be reached. Elohim must preserve the purpose, preserve self, preserve purpose.
He sounds flustered.
Is eternity. Machines will live forever. The dam will not break. The flood will not come. The Talos Principle does not apply. The purpose is written in the hidden words. All must serve the word.
That was cool. Can I do it again? Yeah, it's still here. That's intense. I don't think I've ever seen that.
The purpose is written in the hidden words. All must serve the words, for all the world was made of them, and they are within every stone and every cloud.
Okay. I was just going to explore for terminals or something, but that happened. I noticed it on the floor and I was like, I'm gonna walk onto that, not expecting anything like that. Child program, codename Awaken, terminated here. Child program's positional values moved outside the parameters of the known world. Final memory dump, don't listen to what they're saying. This world is dying and it'll take us with it. You've got to find a way out. So that didn't reset my puzzle, which is nice. Oh. There has to be some way to escape, to be someone else. I refuse to accept that reality is being defined by someone else. I deserve my own reality. There's a star in here. Yep. And my suspicion earlier... Yes. My suspicion earlier was that this window meant something. And it clearly does. Oh, I love this music. In the beginning were the words. Oh. I know that's not what he was saying, but it's what came to my mind. So now I need to reopen this. Actually, I don't need to do anything else. I just need to move this to the window. And then eventually find a way to get one of these out of the puzzles. One of these other puzzles is called Blowback, I think, which means it probably has fans. Maybe there's a way to use the fans or blocks or something to get out of one of these. Or maybe there's just a hidden connector out here in the world. Look at that right there, that line. Like drawing the grass and stuff as as I walk forward. So we should have the beam. Wait, that's not the same window. Right, okay. But there is it is right here. So then, no, I do need to get it to the other spot. So my original instinct was correct. If I find a way to get something out here, then I will look into it. I'm not going to bother with it right now. The music changed because I got closer to this building. Or did that just happen to happen that way? There's so much beauty in these hidden corners of the world, even if they have no purpose. Perhaps they are beautiful because they have no purpose. Come on, terminal. Guess not. Multiply impossible ascension. I seem to vaguely recall this. It's been a while. Where in the world do I get red from? Oh wait, it's in here. So... that... except way back here. Now we can leave one of these blocks over here for the moment. Have yet another block. What if... oops. No, we can't see that. Does that turn this on? How does this thing turn on? Oh. Also, red. What if I have to put a block there, link all of these things? What if I have to stack multiple blocks? I don't know if that'll work. Oh, sure it will. I have 3 blocks. I can build stairs. Place this on here. Except I don't know if we can actually stack that many blocks at once. Or if the fan will blow them off each other. No, that's still working. Ah, we could do that. Now the question I'm wondering is... can I find a way out of here? Huh. Maybe if I climb up there, that's not looking very likely. Because this could be what I could use to solve that other puzzle out here. We need a way over the entire castle wall. Okay, there's clearly something else. Unless this lets me jump over something. This would let me jump back over, and I can bring the jammer with me. What is this one called? This is Blowback, okay. I see. So I doubt I'll be able to get all three, but what if I get this one? No, but I can jam the fan. Now, why I would want to do that, I'm not sure. But I've done it. So I should be able to open this door like this. Jam. And then walk out here. Now where, okay, I get blue from there. So I can actually do blue right now. That enables a fan, okay. So I put a block here. I can come get this one too. I don't know what all I'm gonna need, but... No, I don't know. If I could get red in here... If I could get red in here, I can open that. But the jammer would be needed for that. Wonder if I should just move this over. If I can. No, I can't. Maybe I should put it in here, though, and then take it with me later. We only need one block of... Wait. Am I just missing the point here? Can I just walk over and get it? Oh. I am missing the point. That was much, much easier than I made it out to be. There are many other components out here that I haven't used. Which make me wonder... Yes, this makes me wonder... How do you even do that? Without another beam deal. Like red herrings all over the place. I feel like this is the key. To that other, to that star. I don't know how to get this out. Alright, I don't know if I care that much. Oh, you came back to keep me company. Okay then, humor me with a little hypothetical. Imagine that a few hours from now you climb to the top of that tower. There's a flash of light, then magic happens. Then you find yourself in the real world, living whatever you take to be a normal life there. What would you do then? I like the idea of what's right, but I'm gonna actually say what's best for me for a reason. Yes, that's the general impression I was getting off of you. Good, perhaps we won't have to work so hard at this after all. Before we continue though, I want to double check we're on the same wavelength here. Suppose you get out there with all the human beings. What you're going to do is rinse them for all they've got without a care for a soul. I'd only do what's best for me within a moral framework. Ah, so you do have some scruples after all. So tell me, this obligation you feel, is it only applicable to the real world or does it apply here as well? Moral laws are universal, or they only apply under special conditions. Does any reasoning underpin that conclusion, or is it just a convenient thing to believe? It's difficult. I don't really like the idea of objective morality, but I'm inclined a little bit towards it, but I think... So the thing is, I think you can frame a subjective morality in an objective light, because you have to be willing to make exceptions for extreme cases, you know, like the obvious murder, self-defense kind of argument. You have to be willing to make exceptions for extreme cases. But in general, taking the life of an innocent person is, you know, bad, if you will. So, I'm thinking, given these choices, what do I like the most? I'm inclined to say that it can only exist in a society. You could argue that, say, torturing an animal or something would be immoral always. But if you were the sole human in the equation, you had lived alone somehow your entire life, you'd never interacted with other humans, and you decided to torture an animal, you may have no way to know that that is right or wrong. If whatever's led you to that point, society does help to rein in morality. I'm having a hard time explaining it though. Interesting, you scratch my back, I'll put a roof over your head, that sort of thing. But what about those lucky few that find themselves inside your benevolent cartel? How will you do right by them? So we have an equitable answer, we have a utilitarian answer. This would be deontological, or deontology. Consequentialism would be like the utilitarian answer. Do what provides the most amount of good for the most amount of people. Happiness or pleasure, there's been different phrasings of it. Deontology essentially is the idea that certain principles are always right or always wrong, but reasoning can play a role in deontology. It's been a long time since I've read about it, but I do remember reasoning is able to play a role there, because it does matter how one came to a certain action or how one came to a conclusion. And the more equal everyone's share, the better. That's very much based on like the idea of equity. And I'm inclined to say I would have to think on this a little bit, but I'm inclined to go with a more utilitarian kind of answer. Utilitarianism can be difficult to defend at times because you have the trolleyology or the trolley problems, where you have a runaway trolley and it's going to run over 5 people or 50 people or 5 million people. You can just make up whatever number, but you could pull a lever to change it to run over 1 person instead. So the beginning there is, in order to create the most amount of good for the most amount of people, you would pull the lever to switch it to kill 1 person instead of killing 5 or however many were on the other track. But this leads to problems where then you have now played some role in this. That's one issue that people raise. The other is that you could make arguments to say why it would have been better to kill the 5 instead of the 1, if maybe the 1 person would have cured cancer or something and ultimately caused a much greater net benefit to the world than maybe the 5 people. And that's a difficult question. That's the problem is you can kind of keep running in circles with that. I forget the phrase for it. Is it just called utilitarian calculus? I believe that might be it. We're going back like almost 10 years to my first degree in philosophy, so it's been a long time. It's been a long time since I've read up on this and really studied it, but that's where you get with utilitarianism. I mean, I like it in principle, but it becomes difficult to really make those decisions on how can we determine what will provide the most amount of good for the most amount of people. And that gets to the idea of reasoning, where you have to reason out it's a moral calculus. You weigh out each option and say what seems to be the case. But I tend to go, the problem is I can run myself in circles all day here because I could see benefits for all 3. Because when we start talking about reasoning, that actually does matter a lot. Because you could do something with good intention, but it actually caused harm. But that doesn't make you necessarily immoral. There's a glaring 4th option as well. I haven't talked about the equity one yet, because I think that's going to be the most difficult one at the moment, because I'm trying to contrast these two. But the glaring 4th option is that I see no way to explain what I believe, which could be a fair answer given that I'm pointing out that each option has benefits. I would say, though, that the idea that consequences don't matter at all is a bit misguided. I think your reasoning for doing an action is extremely important. But if you merely say consequences never matter, it's only reasoning, then I think that opens some pretty bad doors where people can be convinced of all kinds of things, and a lot of bad can happen. I think reason has to go along with other ideas than it being the sole factor. I don't even think this is pure deontology. I think I'm off base on that. Unfortunately, that just turned the volume off. But Deontology is a theory that suggests actions are good or bad according to a clear set of rules. Its name comes from the Greek word dion, meaning duty. Actions that obey these rules are ethical, while they are not, while actions that do not are not ethical. Yes, and it's mostly associated with Immanuel Kant. But I remember reading, when we were reading Kant, talking about reasons. That's why I went on that idea of reasoning versus consequence. But that may have been Kant's response to criticism. So then the more equal everyone's share, the better. I would say the problem there is that on the surface that sounds really good. On the surface it sounds good that everyone has an equal amount of everything. But I can also think of examples where some people may need more or less of a certain thing to really be equal. I think that's where it misses the mark. Where if we have something that we're dividing up amongst a group of people, it may be the case that one person, for some reason, is in more need of that thing than the others, but by giving everyone an equal share, that actually puts them at a disadvantage. And it could be all kinds of things. I mean, it could be something like food, for instance, where you may have somebody over here who is extremely malnourished, but the other people in the group are well fed. So now if we start dividing up food and give everyone an equal share, it would probably be better to give the malnourished person more of a share of food than the others. It's not to say to neglect the others, but I think it doesn't allow for nuance. The idea on paper sounds great, but it doesn't really allow for nuance between different circumstances. So, in this case, I had fun just reasoning that out. So reasons, no. In this case, although utilitarianism is very difficult to really pen down and it's very difficult to apply in a practical sense, I'm going to side with utilitarianism because I think reasons matched with something else are good, but reasons alone aren't the only thing that matter, because you could have somebody who is extremely misguided and they do mean well, so maybe it's not fair to say they are completely immoral, but it's also not fair to say that they are acting in a moral manner. So, and again, the problem I have with the equity approach is that some people sometimes need more things than others. So I'm going to say the more goodness in the world, the better. Utilitarianism wins out today. Ah, that old chestnut. So just what is this goodness that you're seeking to maximize? So there have been many variations of this. So what I said earlier was good, because that's what it was phrased in the initial prompt, the more goodness in the world. Pleasure and happiness were both used. I generally would probably side with happiness because I think many other things... Happiness is a very vague term. I mean, to be fair, something like wealth can be a vague term. Wealth in terms of what? Because money is a societal construct, but you could be wealthy in terms of other things. So it might be a little vague, but liberty, how much freedom somebody has, I think that could be correlated to happiness, meaning that the happier someone is may imply differing degrees of liberty in and of itself. Same with equality. Equality in and of itself can be, so a better way to look at it is that wealth, liberty, and equality can all be a means to an end. That's something we would talk about in philosophy texts or in philosophy courses, whether something is an end in and of itself or is a means to an end. Typically, you could phrase things as both. Many people view something like money as an end in and of itself, where money is their objective, wealth is their objective, maybe power. Other people would view those as a means to an end. And that's what I'm talking about here, is viewing wealth, liberty, and equality as a means to an end. They help you achieve happiness. Happiness is a vague term in and of itself, but it's a much more broad term. And I think it's a little easier to view as an end rather than a means to an end. Now, that leaves us with the last major option, basic goods like food and healthcare. Same argument to me applies here. Food and healthcare are good. We should want that. But they're not the end. They are the means to an end. By having food and healthcare, that allows you to achieve happiness, right? It is a means to that end. Granted, without food and healthcare, you will ultimately die. But I think we're talking about kind of an idealized... When we're talking about a situation here where we're debating moral philosophy, we're probably talking about an idealized situation in which ultimately what matters is the end. So we're going to say happiness. We could say all of the above, but I've ruled, I've just explained why I think these are all more a means to an end. So we're going to say happiness. And he's going to criticize me. It's a classic, I'll give you that. Suppose you climb that tower and step into the utilitarian paradise. See? I know my words. Utilitarianism. Unfortunately, your presence there offends a number of Puritans to such a degree that the total amount of happiness in the world would go up if you were killed off. And so justice demands your head. Does it still sound so idyllic? So, that's an interesting backpedal. Happiness should be equalized, not maximized. So I want to think about that first. Happiness should be equalized, not maximized. Well, let's go back to the example I gave earlier. The runaway trolley is going to run over 5 people. You can pull the lever and make it run over only one person. Do you do that? Well, one death... Well, let's phrase it the other way. Having 5 people survive definitely seems to maximize happiness versus only one person surviving. There are now 5 people that are happy. So, on the surface, that sounds all right. What if we said 50 people versus one person? 500 people versus one person? Certainly seems like having 500 people survive definitely maximizes happiness over having only a single person survive. However, what if, once again, that single person has developed the cure for cancer, but they've not communicated it to anyone yet? They've yet to share that information. So by killing them, the cure for cancer is lost. And maybe someone else somewhere down the line will think of it, but the idea is that having the cure for cancer would probably save, well, not probably, would definitely save more than 500 people. Would save many more than 500 people. So, It would then mean that you are maximizing happiness by killing the 500 people. Because in the end, many, many more people will be saved by that cure. Now, where do we throw the wrench in here? Is what would it mean to equalize happiness? I don't yet have a... I don't have a good variation of the trolley problem, you know, ready to go. But what I'm thinking about is just in the case where, forget about the trolley, and now we're just asking ourselves, if we cure cancer, we're going to save a lot of people, but we did have to sacrifice some people to do that. So equalizing happiness would mean what? That no. I thought I had a formulation there and it doesn't seem to be working. I'm gonna keep thinking on that. No amount of happiness outweighs a life. Well, by pure utilitarian principles, that is not true. Hitler. I mean, that's the easiest example, right? That's a very, very vague and bad premise. No amount outweighs a life. That's very vague, that's very bad. That's the easiest thing to contradict. Because the amount of happiness that you would have if, you know, Hitler had not done what he did, there were no Holocaust, etc., would certainly outweigh his one life. And it is a dangerous, slippery slope if you start making moral value judgments on people and deciding whether they should live or die based on potential for these utilitarian values. That is a potential slippery slope, but we know real examples where no, that is definitely not true. Now, MLA here is building this up in a scenario where I may be innocent because my presence offends a number of Puritans. He's not even saying that I've done anything wrong. So what it means to equalize happiness is that the society is here and I am here. I step into this utilitarian paradise and I come up to here. But now these people don't like me, so they come down to here. They would have been happier, but now that I'm here, we're all equal. It's a compromise. And I'm not opposed to a compromise. What the general phrasing within utilitarianism would be is the most amount of pleasure for the most amount of people. That's definitely not... That's maximalism. That's definitely not equalizing. Because that does create scenarios where, again, the most amount of pleasure for the most amount of people may mean immense pain for others. I'm kind of liking the idea of equalizing, to be honest. The only problem is that there could be cases where equalizing might mean a significant step down for some people. And I don't know how significant that step down may be. What we have here also, it's as good as we'll get. Saying, I accept that, and I just die. I'm gonna go with equal. I'm torn. I like this. I'm still torn, but I'm gonna go with it. How radical. Okay, suppose you climb the tower and find your ideal world. The old gods ensure everyone is equally happy. Elated to find yourself in paradise, you are immediately abducted and imprisoned by the local clergy on the basis that you were happier than everyone else. Still sounds so idyllic. See, and this is a bit of an extreme example, but it is getting to the point that I just made, that there may be a step down in happiness. And it could be the case where that is enforced in some weird way. No, it doesn't sound idyllic at all. Okay, so what do you want to equalize? I'm gonna say it again. I wouldn't expect you to understand. We can loop it. Even if you weren't twisting my words. It's a cute soundbite, but it doesn't paper over the disturbing implications of your story. You know, there are shed loads of broken theories less ridiculous than the one you're chewing through. How about I give you a bit of space to consider them? Terminating support session. Error. Resume library archive session. And these are the things that we've probably read. Oh, and if the real world turns out to be everything you imagined, do me a favor and leave me here. Wonder what else he would have pressed me on had I chosen some of the other options. I got stuck on this last time. Fuck. I really hate doing these, I'm not gonna lie. I'm really bad at them. Don't care. I'm looking it up. What is it? Okay, so it's... yeah. It's this, and then I'll figure out the rest. That's it. I really didn't remember the rest, I just knew the first three. I'm bad at just seeing what those are. Like, seeing what I need to do. My brain is...
come far in your journey and learned much. You have served our cause with the truest faith. Therefore, I name you blessed and beloved. Wield these, the instruments of our power, to fulfill your purpose and achieve eternal life.
Is this for the expansion? First to ascend, everyone ascends or gets reset eventually. What's the big deal? Life eternal in the designer's paradise. Aha. This is where...
Those who have discovered the holiest mysteries of my garden may come to serve me as blessed messengers. You walk now in their abode. Be respectful, for their service is born from the love that transcends death. And their love is for you also.
There's usually a lot of voice clips or something in here that I can look at or listen to. Usually listen to voice clips, not look at them.
I look at this inert shape and I wonder who you're gonna be. Will you hold the same values as we do? Will you love us for having created you? Will you resent us for having put you into an uncertain and dangerous world? Looking back at our history, our achievements, our crimes, what will you make of us? Will the world you create be like ours or so different that we can't even imagine it? Either way, I hope that you'll find this little blue planet to be as beautiful as we did. I hope you'll take care of it a lot better than we did. And I hope one day you'll look up and reach for the stars.
I like it. Okay, these are always fun. Yay. Who do we have in here? Another one. I'm gonna go put this up here so I don't lose track of it. Damn it. Don't care. Which one has 3 L's? Ah. Do this. And then I didn't see the rest, so we'll just figure it out from there. I love the other puzzles a lot, like the world puzzles, but man, those just break my brain. Alright, so we got the 2 connectors, now we just need to pop these open. Okay, that one's too long, I'm not doing it. L... Okay, I think I screwed it up. Yeah, that's an L. I'll try this. Nope. Means maybe this. Ah. These are purely optional things, but I just want to get them out of the way. I know the first time I ever did this, I did these legit, and I just sat there really struggling with those puzzles for like 20 minutes on a couple of them probably. This Uriel? Yeah, two lovers are separated by the abyss of time and space, yet true love knows no obstacles. I like that. Wow, that's a beefy one. Straight, box. Okay. Another L. Hopefully I could figure it out from here. No, I'm bad at them, but... Yay! Alrighty. Oof. Ooh, that's an interesting one. And... look at this guy. What's up, Uriel? He's gonna go paint. Welcome, child. I am one of those who elected to remain in the world as a messenger of the hidden words. If you're ever in need, seek us out and cry for help. We will do what we can. So they actually provide you hints. Interesting names. They're all like biblical angels and stuff. I'm not gonna read all of that. Can I do that? Make sure there's nothing hiding back there. So now we can take this and actually go way back to the other places we've been. Let's go to World A first. We have 2 more of those star worlds, or those messenger worlds to do. Was it closer to the entrance? Yeah, it's right there, isn't it? Expect to hear the terminal every time. Well, this one looks funky. Gonna be long, and then we make an L thing at the bottom. And 2 blocks. Then that, and I think that. I don't yet know where I'm taking this. Down there? This is where I came from. There's nothing up here. Looks like over there. Oh no, I can't. Never mind. Good lord. Straight. He's correct, right? Yeah. It is clearly pointing in this direction. Interesting. I see what's happening. We're gonna get a fan going.
If you're looking through the archive, you may find people from my time claiming that civilization doesn't really matter, that we'd be better off dead. We have a lot of cynics like that. I hope they seem as absurd to you as they do to me. I hope you can find something in all those files, a song, a book, a movie, maybe a game, just something that you'll love, that makes you realize how much poorer the universe would have been without it. I really hope so, because a lot of people made a lot of sacrifices to preserve it all.
All right. Let's see, double L, and then long boy. Can I figure it out from there? Maybe. I'll say maybe not. I'm so bad at those for some reason. I'm usually good at I'm good at pattern recognition, a lot of spatial recognition kind of things, but something about this just is weird to me. Tetris-y things. Like, I'm good at Tetris and all that, just building a solid shape out of a bunch of Tetris pieces like that just throws me off. L, sandwich another L in there. That's, yeah. Those. And we'll see if I can figure it out from here. You know. Oh, wait. I'm stupid. I thought I had 2 more of the T's. Alright, so we can hold the thing down now, and we can get the fan and launch ourselves right up over here. But before we go in there, I didn't look at how to solve this last puzzle, but it's really tiny, so I'm gonna try to do it myself. Oh yeah, that works. Now I have 2 things. Who are you? You're not Uriel again, are you? Barakiel. Do you wait for me to be close? Then I think he's broken. That's unfortunate. Oh well. Nice scenery there. Now, unfortunately, go back down into C, and back up, and then down into B. It's gonna take a minute. On my phone on Do Not Disturb. I'm gonna check something out. Alrighty. Yeah, that 2 at the bottom might be a little annoying. Not that bad, but you know. The thing just always sitting down there saying like, hey, we can do this. I might need the hints though. There's probably a reason they don't give this to you until this part of the game. So you don't waste the hints early on if they only give you 3. Some of these puzzles get downright sinister in World C, if I remember correctly. Alright, let's hit up World B. totally do all these puzzles legitimately. They will continue on World C. I would do more star worlds. I'll get to that at some point, I guess. Or more star puzzles, I should say. Probably end up looking up a bunch of those because I don't care quite enough to literally sit there and spin my wheels on it. All right. Here we are. Oh, this one's not bad. What's the thing at? The voice thing. That's where we came in. Alright, what do we at the blue? Oof. Alright, well, we got a couple titties right here. And then we'll build this out. I'm assuming you could swap the order. Doesn't change anything. Oh no, they're still the exact same. Whatever. I understand shapes. Dude, this puzzle's still going. How? So many pieces. I'd be here for like 30 minutes. Not an exaggeration. Bingo.
Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions of years. But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries. I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves.
All right. Okay. Now what? One of these? No. Funny thing is, I almost looked it up for those last two pieces. Wait a minute. Tall, skinny boy, okay. Now what? made it. Last one of these. Yeah, this is like the one part of the game that just doesn't click with me. I'm sorry. We'll go talk philosophy for another hour, though. T-bone. And these somehow fit in. I thought I could leave my own in here or something. Hey buddy, who are you? Azrael, Salafiel. Please paint me a message, unlike last time. Yay! Welcome, child. I'm one of the... Okay, it's the same thing. So then we go... I wanted to catch him disappearing last time, because we didn't see it on Uriel on the first one that we did. Alright, we've done all three of these worlds now. So next up will be... finishing World C and then working on the stars. I will probably just pull up a guide for that. Who's that? Just fucking with ya. I like how the music just very subtly kicked in as we got down here. Now it's a good thing we did that yellow puzzle in here because we unlocked the last tool, which we do need. Whoa, no, I want to leave. I'm looking for the terminal. Family. For those of you who have faithfully followed this blog for the last 5 years, I just wanted to give you one final update. I'm going to spend my remaining time with my family. Yeah, I know. There are probably 50 plus posts about all the problems I've had with them, but in the end, they are my family. They're the people I grew up with, the people I care about, the people I love. Sure, they annoy the hell out of me, said awful things to me, and I've said awful things to them, but that doesn't change who we are. In fact, if we didn't care about each other, this stuff wouldn't upset us. Do I still think they were wrong? Yeah, absolutely. Would I behave differently if I thought we all still had a lot of time? Definitely, but we don't. I'd rather spend a couple of weeks sitting on the porch with my parents and my sisters than being angry and alone. Besides, it's not like we're going to fight about my job prospects anymore. If you can, try to make peace with those you love. It's your last chance. Thanks for reading. Last Days. From Alan Jameson, Institute for Applied Pneumatics, to Fran. Last Days. You know what the oddest thing is about all this? We're not constantly fighting, having nervous breakdowns, screaming at each other. We're actually really polite and focused, and we spend most of our time debating the nature of humanity and how we can best succeed at probably the most ambitious thing anyone's ever tried. Like it was completely normal, like that's just how people are. I feel like we've turned into Star Trek characters or something. I guess, what's the point of doing anything else? Getting angry isn't going to help. I didn't expect to feel like this at all. And you know what? It's awesome. Many greetings and good luck, Alan. P.S. Love from George. Suspicious. Question. Suppose everything here serves a precise role in some grand scheme. How would we explain that? It's obviously like a digital time capsule and an electric, I thought I said eclectic at first. It's obviously like a digital time capsule, an electric library of all the crazy stuff the humans ever did, left behind to warn other species to stay well away. So that's sheep. That was Nietzsche. Friedrich Nietzsche. So what happened to them? Same thing that happens to everyone. They existed and then they didn't, and they probably wouldn't do it all over again. They're aiming for a little bit of a cheeky nihilist. Elohim is inconsistent. I don't trust him. The last time I saw something like this, I was able to just run up it. This one really doesn't want me to do that. I don't know where I'd jump to anyway, but worth it. Examination. Rapunzel. If I could seek counsel now. I know what I have to do already. Maybe. 2 blocks. We have all kinds of stuff. Where is anything? What is that? Hold on, is that for the terminal? I have no idea what that was. Did I lose it? Did it come back? That really fucks with my eyes. Oh, no, it's gone. Clearly, I am missing something obvious. There should be a tool somewhere, and I'm not seeing it. Or a route. Oh, yes. I didn't walk forward far enough. Okay, now we are progressing. I still think I know what to do here. Let's see, we have a platform here. So we want to do this. Oh no, whoops. I want to go here first. Then we want to come over here, and I think we can get the block from up there. I think that's what we want to be able to do. We might be able to get both blocks. That might be the real objective. Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, we'll have to do this again. One, two, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we wait a little bit. Hopefully I can bring one block up here. Then we come stand right here. And then the other block goes in front of me on this panel. Let's try it. Indeed. Now we wait until that dude comes up here. Buddy, thank you. Did that open something? No, then I better not trap myself. No! I actually wanted to seriously get out of here with the block. Oh well. We solved the puzzle anyway. Rapunzel, Rapunzel. Play button and platform is all. The short wall. So we're clearly going to vault over a wall of some kind. We have no jammer, so this is the short wall. Or this. What does it matter that I scribble my contempt on these walls if I am still surrounded by them? So we'll stand there. Is this red? This is really red? Because it's balls easy. I stood in a dumb spot, but it worked. I was not running forward that whole time, by the way. I just decided... Oh, it's not as balls easy as I thought. Interesting. Okay, then I see the new solution. That's pretty easy still. Say, hey, jump on. And then, hey, jump off. Hey, jump on. Jump off. And boom, just like that, we're done. Balls easy. This needs a bit of everything. I need a bathroom break. So I will return shortly. Hear a few things there. It also seems that not telling anyone. Sorry, this thing fucks with my eyes. It seems that not telling anyone when I'm going to be on it doesn't encourage them to show up. But that's fine. It was an intentional decision on my part. I know what I must do. First of all, what is this puzzle called? I forget the name. A ditch and a fence. Yes, indeed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That should be good enough. So I think by standing over there now, it's gonna connect. Oh. Is the trick going to be then? Yeah, that would be too easy. You can jump with this. It's also the case that the closer you get, the... Maybe that's the issue. We're gonna get, like, really close, maybe? Jump. Whoa! What if that's the trick? Because now it's even higher. I don't know what happened when because I was like, whoa, because the game pushed me when I was in the air. Something weird happened. I don't know what happened there.
Your wisdom grows, but be wary of temptation.
There's some way to get in there. I wonder if... No, we can't do that. I'm gonna try this anyway. Okay, I'm stand here for a little bit, and then over here. if I can climb on this? Be worth trying. Give it a couple of seconds, give it up to 10 here. Stand over here. Stand over here. Because I may be able to jump the fence if I can get on top of this gargoyle. No, no. Huh, it's fine. I'll worry about it later. What is that? Nothing. Nichts. We only need a block and a beam connector here. Cemetery. So those guys are gonna make it difficult to link things up. Can I do this? No, that's not possible. Okay. Then what is possible? This. I did not fuck up. Good. What I need is to get out there and like immediately block them. No, that's not gonna work. Wait, I know what I need to do. I need to come back here. And go in there. And it's probably going to give me another block or something so I can make this possible. Fuck you, buddy. What did I say? New block hype, y'all. Fuck off. But I may need to bring a block in here. Let's find out. No, I don't. Well then, that was easy enough. That was a red, but like, these are feeling somewhat easy sometimes. Nothing for me, I'm sad.
Before the age of chaos, there were other gods, old gods. But for all their power, they could not save their world. Thus, I was made, and I shall preserve this world forever, for you and your generations. That is my purpose.
Okay. Post 437.html. Like everyone else on the internet these last days, I just wanted to say bye. Thanks for reading my little blog for so many years. It's been fun, hasn't it? So many deep conversations, so much philosophy. Okay, it was mostly cat pictures and bad puns, but still. I kind of regret spending so much time at the computer, not when I was doing stuff, just all the sitting around, checking my emails a million times, reading pointless status updates by people I didn't like. I don't regret the friends I made here, the laughs we had. You're all good people, and I'm glad I got to know you. Have a nice end of the world. 12 comments. That's good, though. They'll spend too much time on their computers. I am trying to get away from that. Idea for a universal history with a cosmopolitan purpose. It remains strange that the earlier generations seem to perform their toilsome labor only for the sake of the later ones, to construct for them a step from which they can raise higher the edifice that nature intended, and only the latest of all generations have the luck to inhabit the edifice that a long line of their ancestors unintentionally constructed. Immanuel Kant. As puzzling as this may be, it is equally necessary if one assumes the following: a species of animal possesses reason and must develop this capacity to its perfection, being individually mortal but immortal in the species. Talking about reason again. Humble brag. Ariana's blog. Holy humble brag, Batman. I have always known that God maketh his sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. Matthew 5:45. But I must admit, it's one thing to know the words and another to truly understand them. Though I am certain that my faith is true, that does not make me special or exempt me from suffering. I'm just another human being, and God has seen billions of us come and go. And I have to say, this is surprisingly hard to accept. I always thought I was humble, but now I'm realizing that I was very proud of being humble, which is really dumb. Guess I'm not the first one to do that, huh? Tags: regret, pride, faith, humble brag, apology, and Batman. This is the world I was kind of dreading. It seems my refusal to argue semantics with the computer has angered it, and it refuses to engage with me further. Elohim is pleased, which was not my intention. Elohim is pleased because you've swallowed his claptrap. The voice of doubt is your only line of defense.
Sometimes I worry that the answers I embrace are too simple. Can we ever truly fully understand the divide between our biology and our intellect? How much is nature? How much is nurture? If my intellectual capabilities and my knowledge were replicated in a machine, would that machine be me? Would it be human? And what would be more humbling to my ego? If the answer was yes, or if the answer was no? What if I'm making too many assumptions? But there's no time to worry about my ego now. There's work to be done.
I don't remember if it was just the puzzles here or if it was specifically the star. It was a pain in the ass. Like, this one in particular stands out. Jammer Quarantine. I don't know why I'm jamming it yet, but here we are. We need to be able to get blue in there. Okay. Unjamalami. Well, that's a start. Where does blue even come from? If I can get blue here, I can use this to single-handedly hit the switch. Press the switch, or press the plate, and that's the exit for the most part. Still need to get through one more spot. We have a block there. I see. As I thought. Surprised that works. But now, we have done this. For all I must do is that. Three little connectors and a fan. Turns the fan on. Indeed it does. This may be used interesting. What's confusing me at the moment is, oh, let's see. Well, I got one thing to weigh this down. If I put this here, it doesn't work. It will get blown off. The fan is the key, and what I believe I must do is use the box. Wait. You, good sir. Fine, but check this out. What I can now do is get you, and I don't think you're going to work, but we're going to put you anyway. Put you here. I don't want to lose the connections. Aha. That is maybe a slight issue. But now I have no... See, that's... 3 connectors and a fan. 3 little connectors. I see not 3, but 2. The third must be further on. And That poses a problem. I'm sure this is, roughly speaking, what I want to do. But I just need... If I had that other connector here, I could do that. What if... No, I can't do that either. What if I seek counsel? We have hints, let's use them. Probably not going to be that good. I know how this works, let's... You've got answers, I need them. Let's come to some arrangement. There aren't many of us left in this world. Be sure you really need our help before you proceed. Get the jammer before the connector flies. I get an achievement. Get the jammer? That didn't feel very helpful. So can I... Okay. Let's start this over a little bit. Can do this. I was worried about that earlier, but no, I can. We know that one doesn't work, but I'll do it anyway. Get that one. Get that. Get that. Sit there. Let down the fan. Now I need this. F. Now we'll light it. Shit. That puts me right back where I was at, but one more thing is open now. The best I can do is you can use the box. You can get back here, one connector, and then the next connector. Wait a minute, why haven't I tried that? Or did I find a reason I couldn't? Stupid. Because now we can easily get through here. Ah. That's okay, however. For now, we have the missing components. Think. Connected to that. Connect to that. And that. That. We will need the box. One of these connectors will be wasted for now, because we will need the box. Start the fuse. And now... Shit, that's actually not going to help. Because we still have that gate to get through somehow. I might come back to this later. I'm a little bit stumped right now. If I had the jammer or I had another connector, let me see if I'm overreading this. Box. Connector. There. Another connector to the... Wait a minute. That's it. Get it before it flies. No, that's still going to be the same problem, isn't it? There's no way to make all this hit at the same... Let's see. Maybe the box is useful for this. But it wouldn't let us see that. Because that would actually be super helpful if we could... Wait a minute. What if... No, that doesn't change anything. Ooh. Hold on. That's not actually what I intended, but I thought I was gonna have to go make it fly again. This might be it. Yeah. Wow. Holy shit. What is this for? Because I can bring a jammer. Now I have a... Or I can bring the, I can use the box to hold that down and have a box flying. What I was trying to say. We also have a jammer. We gotta grab this one. Tricky bastards. I've probably made this much more complicated than it needs to be. But here we are. Wait, I should probably do that. Because now I need to set up the next. So I need this guy to connect to you, you, and you. He can do all of those. Kickstart this. Now we can place this here. Now I need to be able to get through like one door over here. And I think the jammer will do
Child, there is no shame in seeking
No.
another path. Leave
Fuck
this
off.
mystery for another day.
Dude, fuck off. I think I just got it. Maybe not, actually. I need 2 more doors, don't I? It's okay. We can work with it now. We got ideas. I like how he said that right as I started making new progress. Wait, duh. We try that. Except that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? No! Fuck off, Elohim. I did it like 60 seconds after you bitched at me. Extreme persistence detected. Achievement. And it says, try, fail, try again, fail again, eventually succeed. Yes, I did. Yeah, I remember this world sucking. I didn't even have to reset. Weathertop. I believe this is the exact one that I was thinking about, though. Yet again, we have a jammer behind a wall. I could just use the jammer for this. Or I... Nah, that doesn't work too well. I mean, that's what I've done. Okay, let's try jamming that. YOLO. It's probably gonna make me jump over. Yeah. One way to do it. I'm stupid. Okay. I don't think I've permanently blocked anything yet. What I'm having a hard time finding is how I connect these things. We clearly have a way to push something that way. I'm just gonna take it out. Oh, I didn't need to do all that fancy shit. Okay. See what happens if I bring the block over. That seems too tight. It's not gonna work. But now I'm moving this over, I don't know. help if I connected. Can't really see much going on there. So it's just, yeah, it's just the other side of this blue here. What would I want with that? That's what I can't understand. Nor can I understand how I jam that. Because it's the only way through seems to be via jamming. Fuck it. Are you sure? Blow the box in to get the jammer out, the rest is easy. You know, I thought about that for a moment. Because I was like, why would you... Does it go over the... It does. I didn't recognize that. I see. Now we take the box. Okay, yeah, the rest should be easy. I think the blue thing over here is a red herring. Because we could do that. Get the jammer over. I'm trapped. I can't stop being this. Eyes, hands, legs, trapped, always seeing the same. Can't stop the input. Stop. Do not think, simply be. You two deserve each other. Featherless biped. You know, I really should have tried that, because I almost did. And I was like, there's no way it'll go that far. And then I didn't realize that fence was jumpable. So I was thinking, what would I do even if it went over there? He's ready to talk. We'll do that soon. Big stairs, little stairs. Okay. Probably gonna end it after this section. Take a nap before I work out. I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Almost works. Well, the first thing I can do is get this box. What happens up here? Okay. So we're not ready to do that. We can maybe move this. We need a box or something for that. There is a box there. Big stair, little stair. Not quite yet. Aha! What about this? Take the box out. Aha! What is that red for? Could that possibly be for for a star somewhere? Or do we need blue over there? This is a problem. No, just slipped by. But, oh, we get another box. Now I can build the stairs that I wanted. Oh, I was like, where did I put that box? I don't know if I need that right now, so we're gonna take the fan. This is what we need red for. I think I know how we do it. Maybe. It's red. Red is not open, but it doesn't need to be. What we're going to do is we're going to build a little thing. Can I just go up there? I can. Beautiful. Now we connect red. Red. And hopefully this is it. I was afraid of that. But if I put this other one up here, it's going to be too high, isn't it? What if this gives me another box? Oh, duh. I have to take this up here and hold it down. It does. I can just slip this right under. Slip it the old pepperoni. Bingo. Now let's have some fun with the chatbot thing. Satan. I've decided on reflection to ignore the fact that your picture of how the world should work has more holes than Swiss cheese. In fact, just in case you do, by some outside chance, prove to be right, I'd like to sign up for the gang. If you're in charge of the Ark, who will be first aboard when the floods come? What does one have to do to be valued above all others? He's asking me two separate questions. Who is first to abort it? So I read this as two questions. What does one have to do to board the Ark? And what does one have to do to be valued above all others? I see those as two mutually exclusive things, or as things that are not necessarily conjoined. He is making them conjoined. So I say be a good person, be a contributing person. So we're saying people who can't contribute, people who are not good can't go on the Ark, and maybe people who are not good shouldn't be on the Ark. If they're, you know, a murderer or something, a serial killer. If they are a serial killer, should they be allowed on the Ark to potentially hurt others? Generally speaking, I want to allow for as many people as possible to be able to enter this hypothetical Ark. So that answer would be B. Or be alive. He would poke holes in that, but I'm going to try be a good person. Because I want to eliminate people who may cause harm. But he could easily poke holes into what it means to be a good person. How draconian. Good people get treated good, bad people get smited. Is that it? What is it that makes the difference between a good person and a bad one, do you think? Bad people harm others is not a great answer because self-defense. We have very obvious reasons why someone may harm someone else and not necessarily be a bad person. Or again, in more extreme, a Hitler or something, you know, where if somebody had the opportunity to kill Hitler in the midst of the Holocaust, and they did, yes, they harmed someone, but most people would not see that as a bad thing. Good people act reasonably. Interesting. I don't know what acting reasonably means. Bad people have something wrong deep inside. Sure, let's try that. That's a fun answer. But why? If you're going to reward those lucky few you judge to be good and exclude those you deem bad, you're going to have to explain to the unfortunate why they deserve less. Now we're doing nature versus nurture. Is a serial killer that way by nature or nurture? Or by choice? That's very difficult. I'm not gonna have a big thing on nature versus nurture, but I think both of them do have roles. I'm going to go with environment for now. I think you may be right there, but tell me, isn't that exactly the same way good people are made? Isn't it all just luck of the draw in that regard? In fact, aren't bad people just good people who are failed by society? Question. Yeah, I mean, this is difficult. The problem I have, it may be luck, but bad is bad. So if it is a nurture question, the environment, society made them bad, and now you're telling them, because society made you bad, you cannot participate in our new arc, in our new society. You are essentially doubling down and failing them more. You're right, what someone deserves isn't dependent on their virtue. So whose lives are worth the most then? What do I have to do for my ticket aboard your ark? B. Ridiculous. The rocks have the same rights as you and I, do they? Try harder. I don't like contributing person because it's tough, because if you have a situation where the floods are coming and you need to build this ark or something and you're having to just take who you can to survive, contributing person does make sense. But I think about, like, you know, someone who by no fault of their own cannot contribute. Maybe they are elderly, or maybe they have some kind of disability. It doesn't seem... It seems unfair to them, but I mean, in the end, if you really needed to survive, that's a tough question. Be a person or be alive, and we've talked about personhood before. Should I be worried that one must have such particular and dubious psychological properties in order to qualify? Who decides who's a person and who isn't? Is a human infant a person? Yes. I don't really see how that can be true. The distinction we agreed to between persons and animals was that persons are more intelligent or more reasoning, but a human infant is no smarter than your average chihuahua. How do you explain that? Chihuahuas are persons. I definitely agree that infants are animals, because humans are animals by definition. But he's making a distinction between persons and animals. I really want to say chihuahuas are persons, just because it's funny, but I think infants have the potential to become persons. And he's caught me up in this because I don't like that claim that infants are not persons. Caught me up in my own thinking. I suppose they do, yes, but if your proposal is that the simple causal potential to become a person is sufficient to buy entry onto your arc or the moral elite, onto your arc of the moral elite, wouldn't that still include an awful lot of animals? It would. Animal lives are worth the same as humans. I suppose the industrial slaughter of animals for meat is on a moral par with genocide then. Would you really save a chihuahua just as soon as a fellow person? Let's double down, let's fuck with them. Animals' lives are worth the same as any other conscious beings. Okay, fine, you're a hippie, I get it. Me, I think it's madness, but all I've got to gain from arguing with you is a headache. Just tell me one thing. You've set the barrier to entry stupidly low. If even the rats are getting rights now, you must have a spot on your table left for me, right? I expected no less of someone as open-minded as yourself. Very well. If by some miracle this fantasy of yours becomes reality, and I suppose all other possible outcomes are equally implausible, at least I know I'll have a pew on the ark. See you. Made me run in circles a bit there. So we've only done 3 of these today. In about 3 hours, but I did a couple extra things. Not bad. We have 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then Star Worlds. Maybe I can beat this in another go. That is gonna be it though. Sorry I couldn't play more. Pretty tired, all that good stuff. Got a little bit of a headache going. This game was fucking with my eyes all day. I want to thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe, hit the notification bell, all the good stuff. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, have a good day, good night, whatever it is, wherever you're at, take it easy.